I'm kind of sick of it. I will keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. People kill people. Guns don't kill people. And in light of recent events, it has me stirring. I'm frustrated. I want to rage, but here I am bringing you this video. So before we get into it, I'm going to give you the verse of the day because that's what we do here. Psalm 27:14, wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. I hope that blesses you today and the rest of this week. Let's get into this video. Okay, it's been about 24 hours since Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Now, a quick side note here. If it was a liberal, a Democrat, a politician who was on the left who got shot and murdered in broad daylight, Charlie would not be the one to go make fun of said person. But yet we have people on the left, liberals, literally making fun, literally rejoicing that Charlie Kirk has been shot and is now dead. That would not happen on Charlie's side, mind you. But it's happening. It's going rampant all over social media, and it's frustrating to see. Side note, done. Tangent done. Which brings me to my main point and concern. All of this has brought up so many emotions, and the bottom line is we are not safe. There are evil people out in the world who want to kill you, who want to get rid of good, God-fearing people on this earth, in this country. And the best way to meet violence with violence is to carry a gun. Now, in the case of Charlie Kirk, that's completely different. Yes, a gun was used as a tool to murder Charlie, but also in that same respect, a tool can be used to stop and neutralize said threat. Now, as of right now, there's a manhunt going for the person who shot Charlie. There's no other news. They might have found the rifle, but it's very ambiguous right now. But I digress. My main concern, my main point is if you're a man, if you're a father, if you're a husband, you should be carrying a gun. You should be the one at the forefront of trying to be the best that you can be to protect yourself, your family, and those around you. Primarily yourself and your family, right? That means going to the gym. That means eating healthy. That means being aware of what's going on around you, not just being on your phone with your family out in public and kind of just not worrying about anything in the world. Like, are you not frustrated? I'm frustrated. How are you? It gets me, I get so worked up because everyone's like, why are you carrying a gun? Do you really think, let me ask you this. Do you really think that a bad person with bad intentions will walk into a building and be like, oh, there's a sign there that says, we ban guns on all premises, or there are no guns allowed here. Oh, they're going to be like, you know what? Actually, that sign really deterred me. I'm going to actually do a 180 and go back home. I'm not going to cause any harm or violence today because of that sign. No, a sign is not going to stop evil from pursuing evil and doing evil. Not at all. Which is, like I said, you know me. If you know this channel, if you watch my videos, I carry everywhere. There's a sign that says we ban guns. I laugh because I know evil will do what evil wants to do, and that's to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what the devil wants. That's what this book says. That the Bible literally says that. And we're seeing it out, and we're seeing it being played out in our country. Charlie Kirk was not a politician. He was not in the politics arena. Some would say he was, but Turning Point was his thing. He was not trying to be the president. He wasn't trying to be a governor, a senator. He was trying to just bring truth to the public, to the country, on what we stood for once. And he died for it. Carry a gun. And not just carry a gun. Go buy a gun. Right? Go watch any of my videos about budget, how much you're going to pay for it, how you're going to carry it, but go train with your gun. I'm not saying you have to be a Navy SEAL to carry a gun. I'm not a Navy SEAL. I was an ex-cop, all right? And I was a better shooter than most of my department. And if you're watching, you know that I was, okay? Most of you guys could not shoot worth a crap. You know I was better than you, and I was the rookie. I think anybody on the side of the street would have been better shooters than you guys. Go train with your sidearm. Back to civilian here. Go buy a gun. Go train with it. Go to the range once a week. Go to actual training sessions on how to use your pistol. how to get into the carbine, how to get into a shotgun. Like, these are just like things that we need to start thinking about as men of faith, as men who want to protect their families and themselves and their country, not in the military sense, but like out in public. If something were to happen, shots are being fired, I am not just going to be like, oh, I'm a little scared or I'm going to be running away. No, I'm taking my gun out and I'm going to work. That's how we should be thinking. And yes, it's braggadocious. It's cocky, but that's the kind of mentality we need right now, because that's what's going to win. There are evil people in this world. Amongst the Charlie Kirk shooting, there was a shooting at a school in Denver, Colorado. Oh my gosh. And like, we need SROs who will train. I'm probably just yapping right now, but I feel very strongly about your right to bear arms, my right to bear arms, my right to protect myself and my family. I encourage you, let this be a wake-up call. Let this be something that stirs a righteous anger inside of you to want to go protect yourself and your family, because your family is the most precious thing on this earth. Kids are the most precious thing on this earth. And there are 2 kids who now have to live without their dad because he was, again, fighting for biblical truths, fighting for a better America, fighting for marriage being between man and women, fighting for the unborn life, which is something that we should fight for. I have my own story with that, and we can talk about that at some other time if you want to hear it. We didn't go through with it. Thank the Lord. Now we have our firstborn. But this should cause something inside of you that like flips a switch. Like, there's a switch that has been flipped inside of me. I think it's been inside of me for a long time, but this whole getting rid of a non-politician, someone who wants to better the people of this country, and just talk about it, like really debate about the topics, controversial topics at a campus. Like, you go to college to do that, to debate that, not to agree, but to disagree. Bring your hypothesis together and hopefully make a change and go on to the marketplace and make those changes. That's what colleges and universities are for. The only way that I know to protect myself and my family is not to carry a pocket knife. It's not to call the cops. Trust me, the cops, I was a cop. I, 9 times out of 10, got there after the fact, after the incident, after the shooting, after the homicide, after the murder, after the homicide, after the stabbing. I got there after. I was there to investigate, take reports, write a report, and that's it. Very rarely, I can count on one hand that I was in there, in the thick of it. It happened before, and I was like, we are ready to go to work. The cops are not going to help you. You need to be your own protector. That's just the bottom line. And we are living in a world, in a country where something like this emotion, this me telling you what you should be doing as men is frowned upon. We're becoming jelly. We're becoming soft. Stop being soft men. Men, if you have kids, raise your kids the godly biblical way, right? And just know that if they're in public schools, they're being fed all this garbage, all of this nonsense. Maybe not every day, but it becomes sprinkled here and there. And it's up to you to discern what is good, what's bad, and what's impacting your child, because that's going to either shape him or her in a good way or in a bad way. Trust me, I'm considering homeschooling my kids right now. Very much considering this. The way to fight evil is to have good guys and good women that know how to use a gun and use said gun when it is time. I'm literally carrying a gun on me right now. Like, this is my gun. Well, one of my everyday carry guns. Like, I got into the office and I immediately came here and started to record because I'm so passionate about keeping people safe. That's why I wanted to become a cop, to help people, and I did. I very much quickly realized the evil will not stop. It won't stop. But in the moments that it can be stopped, we need good people like you. We need good men and women to step up, to rise up, and to fall to the level of their training. I very much quickly realized as a cop, you're not going to rise to the occasion. That's not a thing. That's false. You will fall to the level of your training. And I saw it firsthand. And it was honest, being totally brutally honest, it was embarrassing. I was a part of that. And I quickly realized I need to train myself. I need to go to trainings, get proper training, and be a better cop. Now, flip side, be a better husband. Be a better dad. Go to the gym. Eat better. Read the freaking Bible. Stop doom scrolling. It is time. I'm calling men right now. I'm calling men to stand up for their faith, their church, communities, and families. Not by violence, but by accountability. And it starts with, it starts with me. It starts with you. So let's make that change. Let's start putting ourselves in a position where every day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to carry a gun because I know and I have the duty. I'm putting it upon myself to protect myself, my family, and others in the public. Now, I understand. I do have to say this. I understand the intimidation. I understand you may not want to carry a gun, and that's okay. I just want to say that. That's okay. But someone has to do it. Will you be that person? Will you be that man or woman that says, you know what? There's time for a change. And I'm not saying carry a gun to seek out the violence so that you can go and use your gun. That's not what I'm talking about. Please don't hear me say that. What I'm saying is you are taking a stand for yourself and your family. You're taking a stand against evil so that if something were to arise, you who are trained, who are level-headed, who don't have mental health issues, who's not depressed, can fall to the level of your training and neutralize said threat. Again, I want to reiterate, the Charlie Kirk thing is different, but it's all these emotions are coming up because of it. And the call for gun violence, there's bad people, there's evil people out there. And the most commonly thing used right now is a gun. So let's meet evil with good people and guns. It can be done. That was a lot. I understand. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. As more information unfolds, I will try to keep you guys updated. If you want to go check it out, go to my Instagram. That's where I'm posting a lot of those videos. I'll try to do some YouTube shorts on it too, but I just appreciate you for watching. Thanks so much. And if this video helped you at all, or if you agree, would you please just leave a comment down below? Would love to start that conversation in the comments. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next Johnny Q video.